Welcome to Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in another game, another MMO that I haven't featured here yet on my channel, and it is Neverwinter Online. This is produced by Arc, or at least published by Arc. It's basically the same producers as Star Trek Online. You're going to see a lot of similarities in interface style and things that happen that are generally the same. I have played this in the past. You can see I've got a level 37 Guardian Fighter that I had at one time. I've even logged into this guy. We're going to go ahead and create a new character. I don't generally show character creation on screen. I don't think it's that terribly interesting. You can go through all of these options, especially in a game like this. There's just not that many options. I'll just tell you that I'm going to go ahead and do a drow because I think they're pretty neat. And you can do male or female, obviously. Continue. And then we'll take a quick look at the classes here. So we've got a Trickster Rogue, Devoted Cleric, Control Wizard, Hunter Ranger, Scourge Warlock, Oathbound Paladin, Great Weapon Fighter, Guardian Fighter, coming soon. They're always so sneaky. But when the game first launched, there was only like 4, I think. I know, like these first 4, and they've added in Hunter Ranger, all of these others. So it's kind of interesting that there's a lot more choices now, and that's awesome. That's really good. The Scourge Warlock has a lot appeal to me. That seems kind of interesting and fits a drow pretty well, I think. It says you're subtly here. You want to deal damage. You're tougher than the other warlocks, and you've got powers to help you attack and defend in melee, as well as excellent ranged attack. So that sounds pretty awesome. So we're going to try that out in this playthrough. And I didn't even change my appearance. So you're gonna. This is D&D in a lot of ways, and you're gonna see some things that are very Dungeons and Dragons like, with the way you do skills and all that other kind of thing. For a Scourge Warlock, you can see right up here it says Scourge Warlock. Your primary is Charisma. Your secondary ability is Constitution and Intelligence. So you want to make sure you might want to re-roll based on that. Okay, so I've got something that looks halfway decent, a lot of intelligence and charisma. Let's go with that. And now I'll get to change my appearance. Okay, so I've got something, whatever. Like I said, I don't find it that interesting, and we're not going to be looking at them that much. So, going to continue on. And we get to decide what city you want to start in. I'm not for sure this actually has... It's not what you start, it's your origins. So I'm not for sure it really even matters. You know, we could say that we have an origin in Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter. These are all very familiar names if you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons in general. All of these have a place that you might find interesting. And then we also choose the deity. Again, I have no idea what good any of this does. If it does anything at all, I'm sure it has something to do, right? You could tell ex-gang member. All right, whatever. And continue. So I've got a character here. Let's go ahead and name him Disease, I think, is going to be fine. Let's begin our adventures. Level 1. Memories of dragons, fire, and ships.
Hey, are you alright?
Okay.
Move around using the W, A, S, and T keys.
Alright, so I'm going to leave this tutorial on for a little bit unless it gets too annoying. There is a lot of things in this game that get very annoying, and if they do, if I haven't already moved around my interface, we'll deal with that as we come.
Move to Private Wilfred. Press F when
Thank the
close to
gods.
talk to him.
When I saw the Draculich attack the ship, I was afraid there would be no survivors. What brings you to Neverwinter in such troubled times?
Oh, I'm seeking adventure and riches.
Adventure, I can guarantee. Riches is up to you. As you may have noticed, Neverwinter is under attack. The necromancer Valindra is assaulting the city with her undead legions. Plenty of opportunities for an aspiring adventurer to make a fortune. Search the wreckage along the shore for your gear. It's dangerous to go unarmed right now. When you finish, head up to the camp at the top of the hill. They've got a nice warm fire up there. You'll feel better once you've dried out.
All right, thanks.
Quest path leads to your next objective.
All right. Yeah.
Waypoints appear on the map to mark your quest's objectives.
Yeah, man.
F to interact with
We get
characters
it.
and objects.
Yeah. So we picked up a ragged tunic.
Press I to open your inventory.
I to
Double
open
click
your
an item to
inventory.
equip it.
And we'll double click it to open. Yep. To equip it. There we go.
Press the Alt key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes.
Just like that. So if you're new to my
Quest
channel,
tracker displays current quest objectives.
then you'll quickly figure out that I play a lot of MMOs, and I try to put out an MMO video every single day of the week, so you make sure you are subscribed. But I do play them differently than a lot of people. I don't show every bit of the game. This isn't a complete...
Campfires or rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
It's not a complete Let's Play, and that I show you every aspect of the game or every moment of the game. It is me trying to make MMOs interesting to show on video, which isn't always easy. But we focus a lot on quest, reading the text, seeing what people have to say. Neverwinter may be a little bit different. It's very combat focused, so we might do things a little differently on this playthrough. We'll just see how it works. So we're going to go up to the campfire here to heal up. Which you don't have regeneration of your health in this game, I don't think. So this is the way you get health, or you have to actually use a potion. Which is a Dungeons and Dragons type thing.
Good to meet you. It's good to see someone survive the attack on the ship. When you feel ready, please speak to me again. I'm afraid I need your help. Although we stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting.
It's always the undead.
To make matters worse, the enemy is raising
Undead
our
are the
dead
new
to
rats.
use against us. Acolyte Naaman is performing a ritual of Kelimvor to lay the dead to rest. That is sure to draw an attack here. I must stay and make sure Naaman finishes her ritual. Could you search the battlefield for any wounded we missed and send them here? After you finish with the wounded, go to Del McCourt's camp and tell him our situation.
Indeed. So this guy is the guard. I thought he said he was protecting somebody. Oh, we're going to...
Left click to launch an Eldritch Blast at a single enemy.
Okay. One of the reasons I do want, and like I said, I do focus a lot on stories, so one of the reasons I want to do Neverwinter is they have tons of very self-contained quest and such that you can take part in. And so I think we're going to get a lot of good episodes that aren't necessarily tied together. They'll be able to deal with them by themselves. I like this spell. Feels pretty good. So we're also going to heal up the wounded soldiers.
Thanks.
Like that. And one last one here.
Oh!
Thanks.
And we're going to go on off the battlefield. Okay, so if we made it to the next camp, and automatically I get level 2.
We were lucky to drive Valindra.
The level up guide
back.
displays everything you get for leveling up. It may also offer
Thank you for
important
aiding the
quests.
wounded. They wouldn't have survived much longer with all the undead roving about. I'll try to get medical supplies and reinforcements to Linklater as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've got problems of our own here. I'm afraid I have a gruesome task. We've driven Valindra's main army off, but our Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothedon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead, and then take them to Hothedon.
Alright, I'll do that. So we heal up. We don't have anything to heal. And we need to collect arrows.
Right click to launch a dark spiral at an enemy, or create a spiral if you don't have one.
Okay, I've got one now. What does that mean? Ah, so you have it. It's like a... So now I've got 3 of them, and I can launch all 3 of them in there? Oh! Now that's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's the way it works. So that is neat. I like it. Collect the rest of these arrows. And our first treasure chest. Potion and a jeweled harp. It's special. And it looks like I just maintain those circling around me. That's awesome. They don't even fade. So as long as you build them, they're good. That's I like that.
You found some ammunition.
I did.
Excellent. Please, we must drive the wizards back.
Oh, I've got to put them in the barrel. There we go. Now he's ready to talk to me.
Thank you for the help. The red wizards haven't been driven away, but this will at least force them to keep their heads down.
Okay.
More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming
Boiling.
the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protect his Enclave. I must stay and deal with the red wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders. Destroy the undead soldiers near the gate to our north so it may be opened safely. Then talk to Private Wilfred. He will get you inside the city and show you the way to the bridge. Be careful, these undead are more aggressive than others you fought. Tempest grant you strength.
Yes. Please do. Alright, so as you see, we've got a new leveled up thing. Let's see what that actually says. This usually tells you if it's like most other games. What new things you get. New encounter power, Killing Flame. Aha, so this is our character sheet, and we get different powers. You can see Lesser Curse. It's a mechanic. Deal damage over time and counts as a curse for power interruptions. So there's all sorts of things we can do. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of things. But we have Killing Flame right here, and that got automatically slotted to our Q slot. And it's a bunch of fire damage. Use targets suffering to fuel internal flames around them. Damage is increased based on the percentage of targets missing hit points. Oh, reaching maximum potential when they are at 25% health. Killing your target with a power builds 25% more action points and spawns a soul puppet. A soul puppet? What is that? Alright, cool. And everything is obtainable through their in-game shop in this game. They definitely push it. We get a new at-will power. Dark Spiral. Yeah, that was the one we did. And it is a curse synergy. Very good. Alright. So just a note, we are going to have a little bit longer first episode here. I usually try to keep my episodes...
Killing Flames. Killing an enemy with this spell spawns a soul puppet.
A soul puppet. And I usually try to keep them under 20 minutes. But since this is the first episode, it might go longer just to get through the tutorial and everything, and we can get straight into the good stuff starting the next episode. Which I'm also probably going to upload all at the same time because I don't want to make you wait. I didn't get it. I was going to summon a soul puppet, but I didn't. I really want to see the soul puppet. Alright, let's try it. There he is. So that's what makes me a warlock right there. I've got this soul puppet. Does he stick around forever now? Oh, that'll be great if it does. I'm starting to really dig this character already. Does he stick around forever? That is great. Oh my gosh.
Hello again. You're looking a good deal fiercer than when you washed up on the beach. Told you drying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says, warm clothes make for a warm heart. You've thinned out the skeletons enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linklater gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
Alright, thanks. Let's hurry.
Left click on a visible location to travel to it.
Alright, so this is the way these always go. They basically instant stuff. Travel to the sleeping bridge. Ah, look at that. Ah,
They're in
that's
trouble!
cool.
We must go to their aid!
You can see the castle in the background. That's actually pretty neat, even if it is,
Hold shift to shadow slip and disperse into a cloud of shadow, making you temporarily more resistant to damage. Do not shadow slip when your stamina is low.
Okay. When the stamina is low, okay. So I don't know if that was like a dodge, or if it's just my ability to get out of things. Need to figure that out more. And get my soul puppet.
They just
Summoned.
keep coming!
They just... Yeah, it's like a speed and a... And so I can't use my Q ability again while that guy's still alive. So this is a summon. That's really cool. Alright, let me fight my way up the bridge and I'll be back when something interesting happens. Oh no, I take it back. You can use it again. Let me kill another one right here and see what happens. Okay, it just kind of resummons it. Ooh, we got a Deathlock White. Is no challenge to my badass warlock.
Press 1 to use Brood of Hadar. Overwhelm your target with shadows, holding them in place while dark horrors rise around them.
Really? Okay. But that takes some of that dice ability, right?
You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
Daily. Right. So it's a daily power when this is full. Which is a term in Dungeons and Dragons that you get a daily skill before you rest. Let's see what's new. We've got that, the new daily brood power, which you overwhelm your target with shadows, holding them in place with dark horrors rise around them. Nearby targets take reduced damage from this attack, and all affected are slowed and will be attacked by spawned horrors. Oh my gosh, there's so much summons and just awesome. And Shadow Act increases the run speed by 10%, and your deflect and, oh my gosh, life steal chance by 2%. Okay, so it's just kind of a movement ability, which is good. All right, good. I know nothing about this character, so I'm just learning as I go. Which is why we have so much. Oops. Yeah, that was that one ability. I didn't mean to hit it. It's like instinct. Ooh, she's pretty. He's pretty too. Nice. But I've already used my daily ability, and I don't have a summon out. That's good. Let's see if I can wreck that. There we go. I tried to get away. I've got to learn how to use that shift ability better.
To pick up loot.
But he went down easily, actually. I'm pretty happy about that. So we've got something that's unidentified, and we have an identification spell. So that's going to be a common thing where you have to identify items. So let's see what happens. Right click to identify. And it is a nice new baleful boots equip. Alright, very cool. Let's move forward. And poor Wilfred.
Sorry, should have been more cautious. But when I thought of all my friends who died because of her... Find Sergeant Knox. and tell him what happened. Ask him to check on my mother from time to time.
Hang on, Private. I'll go get help.
You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards. One of the good ones.
One of the good ones.
Stop.
I'm sorry, Wilfred. One of the good ones. That's promising. Neverwinter. Very cool. Protector's Enclave. You'll be spending a lot of time in here. This is one of the main hubs.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Sergeant Knox. This city owes you a debt of gratitude. Please, follow me. Many of the citizens here wish to thank you personally.
Okay.
Follow
Like
me.
I said, we'll
We
go ahead
lost
and
a lot of good people today.
do this on camera and in the first episode and just make it a long episode instead
The
of
Harbinger appearing so close to the walls
splitting it
does
up
not
like I normally do.
bode well for the safety of the Enclave.
Oh, right. Okay. There's a little green bar above the dice that gives me that stamina. Okay, that's cool.
I understand you lost quite a few of your belongings when the ship you were on was destroyed by the Dracolid.
Yeah, give me some, man.
Talk to Supply Sergeant Quinn. He'll get you sorted out.
Hello, adventurer. I heard about what happened on the bridge. You stopped the Harbinger. We all owe you a debt. Knox asked me to set you up with some clothes to replace those you lost. I'm afraid I don't have anything fancy, but at least they're warm. Take a look in the chest.
Basic leather tunic and pants, except...
Follow me. Lord Neverember has asked me to take charge of organizing the city's defenses.
the fashion button to equip and view fashion items are purely visual
Part of
changes
that charge
and do
is
not
hiring
affect your
brave
character's
adventurers like
ability.
yourself to defeat threats before they end up at our gates.
So we can see our character sheet here, and actually you can click on these items to see
To
what
that end,
new is there.
please look at the chest for a token of my appreciation for your efforts today.
And he was saying about appearance items. I don't see that. Let's open up this first. These were our new appearance items. Oh, no. Cancel. Basic lunar, no level lines. Right click to preview. Equip, you won't be able to trade it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just want to see it. Okay, so let's hit C again. Find these. Oh, right here. Right? That's what got put on. But we should be able to... Oh, look, right here. Click to wear your fashion items. Aha! See, these are actually what got equipped. So now, when we go out here, we've actually got our appearance items on, and we've got our chest puffed out. Let's see what we got in the chest. Another pack blade.
I have some more work for you if you're interested.
Oh, I'm interested, buddy. Equip it. And like that. So I don't know why we do that appearance item, really.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
I've
Keep it
gotten a
the ground.
report about some disturbances in the vaults beneath the Hall of Justice. The guards are spread thin after the last attack, but you've proven yourself more than capable. So I'd like to ask you to look into it for me. I've told the gate guards you're coming. He'll let you into the vault.
Okay, actually, I think we are going to go ahead and stop this episode and do this part in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're interested in seeing Neverwinter online. Let me know your opinion down below, whether you think this is a good series to pick up and do. If you want to see more, or if you don't care about it, just whatever your opinion is, you can feel free to leave any comment, and I try to answer every single one. Also, as I mentioned earlier, you really should be subscribed to this channel. If you love MMOs the way I love MMOs, then you definitely definitely want to be subscribed. I try to put out a new video every single day of the week. And if you're subscribed, you can hit that icon and make it get notifications of that. Also, I do stream on the evenings and sometimes on the weekend, like on a Sunday or so. I try to record my sessions. So even though I have short recordings, like 20 minutes or so, I do live stream and I record those as I'm actually creating the video. So it may take 2 hours to create a 20-minute video, and you get to see that everything behind the scenes and all of the content. So if you are interested in longer form content, then that's where you'll find it. You definitely want to be subscribed. So, till next time, guys. Bye.